It's your girl Sarah coming to you from the craftsergeant.com. And let me tell you guys, I am uber excited because my catalog goodies have finally come in. And let me tell you, this was the fastest I have ever gotten an order from Stampin' Up. So I ordered on June 3rd, which was when the catalog went live. And no joke, it is Friday, June the 5th, and it's here. Fastest ever. Even with 2-day shipping. Like, wow. That's all I can say. I am just amazed. And I love Stampin' Up. I love you guys. If y'all are watching, I love you guys because you guys made my Friday, let me tell you. So I am hopping on here because, like I said, I wanted to do a haul on all of the goodies that I got from the new catalog. So here it is. This is our 2020 to 2021 new annual catalog. Isn't it gorgeous? And now I can finally show you guys what's inside of the book. And so what I wanted to do is hop on here and kind of do two things. I wanted to show you guys, give you guys kind of like a tour of the book and how it's set up, because I know a lot of people who are new to Stampin' Up can get quite overwhelmed with with all the inspiration and stuff that is within the pages. So I wanted to kind of walk you guys through the book. And I also wanted to share with you guys some of the products that I picked as some of my faves for my pre-order and for my initial catalog order. Okay, now mind you, I do have a budget. So I have a game plan on how I order, and I did kind of go over budget just a little bit this time because I also have my in color club going on. So with that, I did have to buy double of everything, but just know that I do not own everything in the catalog. I'm not at that level yet, so I picked out some of my faves and some of the things that I'm going to be featuring over the next couple of months for classes. So if you guys are interested in any of my classes, there is going to be a link in the description box where you can head over to my website and register. If you like any of the items that you see today and you don't have a demonstrator and you would like to place an order, I would love to be your demonstrator, and I greatly appreciate your support in my business, and it also helps me to bring inspiration to you guys. Also, don't forget, if you do decide to place an order, to use the host code. Okay, so I have a host code every single month. Now, before I get into this, I do want to let you guys know that there are 2 promotions that are going on with Stampin' Up right now. Okay, while for this month, with the initial launch of the catalog. So the first one I want to tell you guys about before we get into this is the annual catalog kickoff celebration. So Stampin' Up, if you shop or if you host in the month of June, you can earn extra Stampin' rewards. So in the back of our catalog, you'll see, and like I said, I can open it now. So in the back of our catalog, you will find a chart where if you host a party or if you shop and you have qualifying sales, you get a certain percentage given back to you in Stampin' rewards, which equates to extra money for extra product, which is really cool. And then at a certain level, you can get a 50% off item. And usually what I've done in the past is if I have a qualifying order that qualifies me for a 50% off item, I try to get the most expensive thing in the catalog. So that's how I work that. But on top of this, Stampin' Up for the month of June will also be giving you an additional Stampin' rewards on top of what you earn. So if you have a qualifying amount of $250, Stampin' Up will then give you $25 extra to spend for extra goodies. So that is a thing, and this only lasts through the 30th of June. So if you have any questions about that, just let me know. So shopping and hosting, that is the way to go. Now, if the stuff that you see today just has you super excited and you're like, oh my gosh, how can I get all this stuff? I have to tell you guys, because I don't want you to say that I didn't, about the best deal in the book. and that is the starter kit, or what I like to call a happy shopper, the happy shopper kit. So basically how that works is when you sign up to become a demonstrator, um, all you do is you have to pay $99 for the starter kit, and you get to pick $125 worth of product. That's quite a bit. Quite a bit, for $99, and shipping is also included in that, by the way. This kit is completely customizable, so you can do it your way, and there's so many great benefits and perks to being a demonstrator. I have some that I give to my team, and there are a lot more that Stampin' Up gives you just for being a demonstrator. So I will have that also linked down below in the description box if you're interested in that. But to kind of add on to that, this month, if you do sign up to be a demonstrator, which I do have an amazing team, they're called the Operation Inkers. Stampin' Up is also throwing in a free bundle of your choice, so it could be any stamp / tool bundle. So when you look in our catalog, you'll see that, and I'm going to kind of tell you guys about this in a little bit, how it's set up. But there are bundles where you can get the stamp set and like the coordinating punch, or you can get the stamp set and the coordinating die set, and you can purchase them at a bundle price and you can save 10%. So with that, Stampin' Up, on top of, if you sign up this month, you'll be able to qualify to get a free bundle of your choice. And I would say get the most expensive one, which I think is like the Prize Peonies, which is on my wish list. It's a beautiful set. I'll show you that in a moment. But yeah, so if you guys have any questions about joining or becoming a Stampin' Up demonstrator, or you have questions what it entails, you can either leave a comment down below or send me an email, or head over to my website. I do have a FAQ sheet over there as well that will give you more details on that. All right, so with that, let's go ahead and start walking through this bad boy. So as you can see, here is the beautiful cover. This catalog is going to be good until May 3rd, 2021. So we have a little less than a year for all the products in this catalog. Okay, and so when you open this little guy up, you start off with what I like to say, the kind of like the starting point is the table of contents, as with any book, right? So the cool thing about how Stampin' Up sets up their catalogs is the stamps are always in the front, and the accessories and all of the coloring tools and additional things are in the back. So in the front of the book, all of the stamp sets are sorted by occasion or theme. So it makes it really easy for you to flip to certain, like if you're looking for a birthday stamp set, you already know, if you're looking at this, that you can start on page 100 and it'll take you straight to the birthday section. Like I said, the accessories and more pages include everything like your papers, your inks, your adhesives, your tools, your embellishments, your ribbons, all of the extra stuff to help you create. And that starts on page, this says 192. If you look down here at the bottom of this book here, or at the bottom of this page, you'll notice these two little symbols here. So when you see this little guy here, that means you can save 10% on that bundle. So you can purchase the stamp and the die, or the stamp and the punch, or whatever kind of bundle that they have, but that's usually the combination that they have, and you can save 10% when you purchase them together. And then on here, you'll see that anything with this N in the starburst is a new product. So that means it wasn't featured in a prior publication, because a lot of times some of the products actually carry over from the prior catalog, and a lot of them did this time. So I was actually kind of shocked about that. Over here, this is where you can find some of the awesome tools and stuff that they have, additional big ticket tools. And then down here, you'll see that there's this is where you can find all kinds of inspiration with Stampin' Up. They're all over social media. All right, when you flip the page, you have the first portion is where there's always a message from Shelly, which is the co-founder of Stampin' Up. And there's always pictures of her family. So throughout the years, as they create these books, you can see how their family grows. And I think that's really, really neat. And she always puts a beautiful special message to welcome you to the book, to Stampin' Up. On the next page here, we have a breakdown of what types of stamps we or Stampin' Up sells. And the cool thing about that is that's basically the foundation, kind of like what the company has, is the stamps. They're known for stamps. And so it kind of it tells you the difference between cling, and it tells you the difference between photopolymer. And what I like that they did this time is they created a little section here that shows you some techniques that you can use with the stamps. And I have demonstrated probably all of these, which is pretty cool. I don't think I've done pattern building, but if you look throughout the book, I do want to let you guys know, if you look throughout the book, you'll find like little snippets of information. I encourage you to read those little things, because that's how I've learned so much about stamping and how to do certain techniques and different things, and to enhance my creativity by reading those little snippets of information. So there's that. And then on this page here, we have the coordinating in perfect harmony, which is what Stampin' Up is known for. They're known for all of their coordinating products. Now, the best part about that is the color coordination, and that means everything from the inks, the paper, the embellishments, the ribbons, everything matches in color. And I love that, because you never have to wonder if this Night of Navy is going to match this Night of Navy ribbon, because they're both the same exact color. So really cool. And then when we talk about coordinating products, they also do the coordination between the punches and the stamps, and the dies and the stamps as well. So there's that. Those are great ways to bring the wow factor to your projects. Turning to the next page, this is something that I didn't actually buy any kits this time around. However, they are on my my list of things to buy. If you know me well enough, and you've been watching me and following me on my social media, you guys will probably know that I am an avid Paper Pumpkin subscriber. I love Paper Pumpkin. It's an all-inclusive kit that comes to your doorstep every single month. It's like $22, and you get everything that you need to create. Really easy projects and simple for even the most beginner stamper, which is, I love it. And it's great for avid stampers too. But we do have a variety of kits. And so we have the subscription-based kit, which is Paper Pumpkin. We have our all-inclusive card kits, which these two are all-inclusive. It includes everything: the stamp set, the block, it has the ink spot, it has everything, all the consumable items to create these really cute projects. And then you can keep the stamp set and do extra things with it as well, so thinking outside of the box. And it comes with envelopes and everything. All you have to do is stamp, assemble, and mail out your cards. The other type of kit, this is on my list. I love this. It's so beautiful. And this one too. But this one is what's called a project kit. And how that works is basically it's a kit that has all of the consumable items, like the card bases, the envelopes, and like the embellishments and ribbons and stuff. However, you need additional supplies. So you'll have to purchase the stamp set separately. And then these are the additional supplies that are recommended to recreate the cards as shown. So there's a couple of ink pads here, and there's some adhesives. Really gorgeous set. This is a box, if you didn't know. So it's a great way to give this whole set. Once you create them, you can give them as a gift in this really pretty box. But I just want it because of the box, because I love the cards too, but I like the box because I can store some stuff in it. But but anyways, the next thing is the product Melody. This is it's called Boho Indigo, and this is one that is kind of geared towards the more avid stamper, or if you're a beginner and you want to go and try to create your own thing, go for it. But this is kind of like one of those kits where what you say goes. You're calling all the shots. There's no pre-cut cards or anything like that, as far as like this is how you create these cards. You create your own works of art with this, and you have the freedom to do whatever you want. And this particular set, it comes with the stamp set, it comes with dies, it comes with ribbon, it comes with DSP pages, it comes with the cards and the envelopes and the embellishments. So you just create until your heart's content, and that's a really cute card. Super stinking adorable. I love it. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is move on to the actual meat of the catalog, as I call it. So this part is where you'll see throughout the book there are a few what we call suites. And this is where there is a a collection of products that coordinate together. And so usually there's a stamp set and a die, or a stamp set and a punch. And then there's coordinating paper, there's coordinating embellishments, ribbon, all of that good stuff. So for this one, this is the flowers of every season. This is a new one. And while I'm going through this, I'm just going to touch on the new stuff. I'm not going to touch on the old stuff. But this is a suite of products, and Stampin' Up! Has made it super easy to like, if you love everything about this whole suite here, like you want the paper and you want the stamp set and you want the ribbon, they have made it super simple for you to use one item code, so that way you can buy it all together. Okay. And like I mentioned earlier, here's those medallions with the 10%. So there's a jar of flowers bundle, which is this little guy, and then there's a Celebrate Sunflowers bundle, which is the stamp set that has the sunflowers. And if you buy both the stamp set along with the coordinating dies, then you save 10% along with the jar of flowers. Now, actually, I did not order the jar of flowers. However, I did order this. It is on my list because I love the shaker part. But I did order the paper, and I ordered the Celebrate Sunflowers. So let me pull that out. Yeah, I'm gonna just put all my stuff up here. Let's see here what we got. So here is the Celebrate Sunflowers bundle that I got. Love it. I love this sunflower here. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm just gonna go ahead and show you guys, give you guys a sneak peek of some of my upcoming projects that I have. This is one of the cards that I created. Isn't that pretty? And this is actually a case off of the one in the catalog, but mine's a little different. I did some emboss resist porter coloring with this card, and I changed up the paper a little bit. If you follow me on Casing Tuesdays, you guys know that I love casing the samples in the catalog. Is a great starting point for inspiration. But that's one of the samples that I created with that. But it has the dies too, so this is great. I love how there's a detailed die in here. So if I don't want to stamp the flower, I can just cut out the base part of the flower and then use this as the detailed top portion of the flower. The cool thing about this too is, I'm looking for them, Stampin' Up! Brought back the adhesive sheets. I love it because it's great. Instead of having to struggle with trying to glue in like random spots, I can use my adhesive sheets, cut out the image, and then it creates a sticker. And this is a pack of 12. And if you look closely at them, they are divided. So there's like these lines. I don't know if you guys can see the lines really well, but they're like individual stickers, so you don't have to use like the whole sheet, which is really neat. So there's that. All right, but these dies are gorgeous. I love them. Love them. Another thing too I wanted to let you guys know about is the leaves. Like when you stamp these two little leaves here, you don't have to cut them out individually. There's a die in here that cuts them both out at the same time. So all you have to do is just line it up. And I love the sentiments. It's a beautiful set. One of my faves. I knew this was going to be one of the ones that I got. Y'all see this card here? This is kind of showing you using just the dies to create that flower. So really, really pretty. And then, like I said, I did get the paper. And I love it. It's so bright. It's 6 by 6. It's called Flowers for Every Season. And look how gorgeous that is. Oh my God. It smells nice too. Come on now. I can't be the only one that smells the paper when I get it. I know some of y'all are guilty of that. But look at this. Gorgeous. Gorgeous flowers. And I'm not really I love this pack of paper because it coordinates with the new in colors. I'm not really a flower person, but since I've been with Stampin' Up, I'm becoming more and more of a flower lover. I don't know where this little guy got lost. I don't know where its siblings are. It's in this pack somewhere. Look how pretty that is. That's a Just Jade on the back. I love this. I love how it has the florals on the florals on the front, and then it has like a simple pattern on the back. So if you don't like the front side, I like that. Reminds me of chocolate. So if you don't like one side, you can always flip it over and use the other. Here's another one. Very, very pretty. I love this paper. And it's got a, it's not like normal paper. It has like a, it's not shiny, but it's like, it's got a unique texture to it. It makes the flower, like especially like on this one, it looks like they're popping up off of the paper. It's really pretty. I don't even know where the, oh, this one was probably in the beginning. But I think out of all of them, I like that one. Very bold and vibrant. Oh, there they are. There's this brothers and those little sisters. Oh, that's different. It's pretty in a unique way. I'm not gonna lie, I love the flowers. I don't know how I feel about the bumblebee in the background. I'm just gonna be completely honest with you. But I mean, it's still, it's okay. It's pretty. Different kind of pretty. But anyways, all right, so that's the paper. I cannot wait to get the jar of flowers though, because I love shaker cards. I love doing things with like shaker bits and stuff, so I can't wait to get the little jar shakers and stuff. But anyways, these two sets are new. All right, that's not new. So we're gonna just keep going. Just keep paging. Just keep paging. This is a new one too. I love the sentiments. I don't have this one, but it coordinates with this really cool punch, which I didn't get. That is still on my list of things to buy. But this particular punch here cuts out different types or different sizes of labels. It's called Lovely Labels Pick-a-Punch, which is really cool. So you can like layer them up and do different size and different design labels or tags, which is nice. So that's a new one. Oh, and one thing too, I know I mentioned earlier about the little snippets of information that you can see, but they are also including color palettes in here too, which is really cool. I like that. So it's kind of giving you some ideas on how to use some of the colors together. Here's another beautiful suite. It's called World of Good. This is more of a masculine suite. I love this because it has a lot of travel theme. Has like a travel theme to it, and you guys know I'm active duty, so I travel all the time. So this would be great for creating some scrapbook pages and stuff for my journeys and travels that I've done in the past like 12 years, because that's how long I've been in. Still got a long ways to go though. But really cute, really nice. And there's the Beautiful World stamp set. And there is a coordinating embossing folder, which is called Old World Paper. And this is what it looks like. So I don't know if you guys have tried to crinkle paper up before, but this is the embossing folder that kind of gives you that look without having to ball the paper up, which is really neat. So I got that. This little guy here. And that's the only thing I got out of this suite, but I love it. It's really cute. All right, and we are actually in the section called All Occasion, but there is a section in here just for the boys, which is really nice. So these are actually on my wish list too. But you have Game On. This is cute. I like that. There's camping. This would be great, not just for boys, but for girls too, because girls camp too. Campology. I like it. Let's see here. Oh, and there's a sneak peek of the new machine that's coming soon. I'll talk a little bit more about that in a minute. And I love this one. This is called Loyal Leaves. It says, "You are my hero." That's why I like that one, because it talks about hero. That would be great for a military themed card. And then we have Whiskey Business. I actually got that one because it just reminds me of my husband. My hubby, he likes to drink whiskey. So stinking adorable. I love it. Really, really awesome. And then I love how there's like a textured stamp in here too. So you can use this to create really fun backgrounds on your cardstock. That's Clean Mount. Another color palette. Here's another new one. It's called the Right Triangle. I don't like I love shape dies because you never know when you need a triangle or a circle or a square. So this is not, I'm not gonna lie to you, this is not at the top of my list. But I think it is cute. Because you can create like these unique different patterns with these triangles. So there's that, and then there's like stitched ones in here too. So I think that's a really cute set, but not at the top of my list. Let's see here, what else? Here's another one. We got Today's Tiles. This is kind of like one of those Stamparatus sets where you can use our new ink spots. We got like classic stamping spots in here and an assortment of colors. This is great for that, to be able to ink up those little guys individually when you stamp them down, so you don't have to ink them in the same color. And OMG, this is going to be a love and a fave for all. It's already on back order, like no joke. This suite, I love it. It's called Playful Pets, and I did buy the whole suite, and this is a pretty reasonable price for everything that I got in it. So the first thing is the stamp set. I love this adorable cat here. Like, he reminds me of my cat Aries. I call him a Viking cat. I don't know if you guys saw the tiger in my living room. I think that's what it was called. It was like a Netflix special, but it talked about how like the red-haired cats like this came from like the Viking era. So I always say my cat's part Viking. But this is an adorable set, and it's called Pampered Pets, and I love the way these pets look. Aren't they adorable? And then there's these cute dies that coordinate with it. Once again, you can save 10% on them. And the cool thing about this die that I want to show you is that these little paws here have hearts for like the base of the paw. So if you don't want to use like the little circles for the actual like the I don't know what to call them, like the little finger pads for the pet, you can use these little guys for hearts for like shaker cards or something. Really, really cool. And then another neat thing about this is the paper. OMG, let me tell you guys about this paper. This paper is awesome. I did this during my Facebook Live, but I can't with this cat. Like, he's like the most grumpiest cat ever. But this is some really stinking adorable paper. I love it. And the cool thing is, like, most of these dies cut out some of the images in there, like the little laying down cat. Look how he's so cute. So funny story, like I just recently bought my cat a new cat like water dish / food bowl. And let me tell you, so the bowls that he has are like the gigantic ones, and he's had those for about 2.5 years, and they're big enough so that way, like, if we were to leave the house for like maybe 1 or 2 days, we just put the food in there and he's good to go. We don't have to worry about it. So I just recently upgraded him to a more daintier dish. My husband gave me that look like, really? Why does the cat need a new bowl? But when he came in, because he's an indoor cat, and so when he came out, I was like, oh, he's gonna love it. So he comes in and he turns around the corner and he looks at this thing, and he, no joke, like like he's like stunned, like it scares him. Like, this cat literally jumps. He looks at me and then he makes this face. He's like, really? Oh, I thought that was funny. I don't know if you guys find that funny, but anyways, I digress. But this is some really cute paper. I love it. And then the back side has like the and then the color combination in this is so pretty. I love black and I love red and I love white. It's really nice, and grays. Look at there. So cute. And it's got hair all over the place. This is one. There's puppies in here too. So there's like the little German Shepherd. I love it. Now, unfortunately, there is not a die to cut out all of the different animals in here. However, now is the time to practice those fuzzy cutting skills that people dread so much. I love that. That's pretty. This paper will make a great scrapbook. Like a little album or something. I love it. Is that like a Yorkie? And look at this one. It's got just like my daughter, just attitude. I love it. So stinking cute. And I love this page here. Really, really fun. Busy, but fun. And there's like words that says wag, play, love, bark, wolf, dig, chase. Cool. And there's one thing for dogs, and then there's one thing for cats as well. This one has the words on the back too. Snooze, yawn, paw, jump, love, meow, purr. All the things the cat does. So stinking adorable. I think, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I've been hoarding paper for like the last 3 years, and I just cut up a whole bunch, but I'm telling you, I'm gonna have to buy like a couple of more packs of this because I like this paper. It's really, really cute. What do you guys think? All right, so like I said, we got the Pamper Pets, and then on top of that, we have in the sweets, we have the Playful Pets Trim. It's a combo pack. So I am really sad that Stampin' Up got rid of our white baker's twine. Why, Stampin' Up, why? But one thing that you could do is take this, because there's black and white thread on this roll that comes with this combo pack, and I love it. It's really pretty. I love the color combination, but you can take this apart. So then there's my white, and now I can have black. So there you go. There's the problem is solved. I still kind of wish they wouldn't have took away those two, because those are kind of basics, but it's okay. It's all right. On to new things, right? And then we have Playful Pet Trinkets. These are so stinking adorable. These look like the little tags that you put on your cat or your dog's collar. So cute. And you get 20 of these. 20. So really fun. I cannot wait to show you guys what I'm going to create with those. Exciting. All right. And there you go. There's all the color coordinating colors that go in the suite. I love how they use that as like a ball of yarn, because you know that cat really has some discipline, because they love yarn and stuff and strings and everything. All right, so moving on, we have the Mini Mates. It's cute. It's a sentiment set. I love that. That's on my wish list. We also have Pretty Parasol, another umbrella set. This is another So Much Happy. This is really neat. I don't have this one, but this one has like, for the dies, you're able to kind of like cut out this happy, and it's kind of like stacked, which is really neat. It's unique. For real, for real. Here's another one. We have Seaside View. That's a really pretty one. Guarantee y'all see a lot of projects using that to watercolor or to Stampin' Blend color. We have Frame for You. This is another pretty set. And this one actually here, I didn't show you guys this, but this one, when you see this symbol here, this is 1 million. That means there was a $1 million sales achiever that helped create this set. So when in Stampin' Up, one of the perks of or benefits that you get as a demonstrator is when you hit your $1 million sales mark, you get to design a stamp set. And this was actually created by Terry Gaines. So this is her design set. Really cute. And it's distinctive, which is photorealistic. Really pretty. Here's another one, Basket of Blooms. That's cute. We have Hippo Happiness. This is another $1 million achiever, and that was by Robin Carden. And it's so cute. It's got like the unicorns and the hippos. It's kind of like one of those builder sets. And the cool thing about this set that I love is the dies. So these are like stitched frame dies too, and they make unique shapes. So I love those dies. So adorable. Here is another set. It says, it's called His Love. Love the praying hands in the Bible. Blossoms in Bloom. This is another pretty one. This is one that's on my wish list as well. And I love how it's kind of like the butterfly dies. And so there's like this really gigantic, these two gigantic dies that cut out all of the blooms in one sweep, in one go. And they're all stuck together. And you can like cut them apart and stuff. So that's pretty. I like that. Really great set. Here's another one, Monogram Messages. And then we have So Much Love. Celebration Tags. Oh, that's cute. There's like a little zebra on it. This is on my wish list too. You guys know that I have the snow globe stamps, or the snow globe, I forgot what it's called. Still scenes, there you go. And it has a snow globe cut out, so I still have all of my little snow globe shaker windows. And this is so stinking adorable. This makes a great baby card, but you can use them interchangeably with that set of dies, which is really cool. Here's another one. This is Borders Abound. It's another $1 Million Achiever set by Kimberly Cook. That's cool. Let's see what else we got. Now we have some Christmas sets. So they always add some Christmas sets in here. And there we go. There's that still scenes that coordinates with the zoo globe. So cute. I love that. That's a cute design right there. I might have to case that. So stinking adorable. All right, moving on. We're not ready for Christmas yet. That can stay. That can stay put away for a while. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. This was one that you probably seen all over, and this was one that was actually featured early. You were able to pre-order this early, and it's called Ornate Garden. So this is another beautiful suite of products. As well, I don't have this one. Oh. Let you guys look at it. This is a cute little bag though, and I love the dies too. The dies are really pretty, the ones that coordinate with this. Here's another one. This is fun. This is another one of the distinctive stamps. It's photorealistic, but it's called Flowering Blooms, and I love this flower here. This is a gorgeous card. It's really pretty. I love that color combination. And it even talks about color creations up here. Here's a new one. Nope, that's not a new one. That's an old one. I digress. But look at that. I'm not gonna lie. This isn't a new technique, but this is cool. They used an embossing folder on foil. That's nice. I might try that. So I say you learn something new from the little snippets. Here's a round of applause. Now, for those of you who are looking for like some sort of graduation set, here you go. There's a little graduation hat right there, and it says Happy Graduation in it. So there's that. It's a new set, and I love this petal pink and mint macaroon. Pretty color combo. Let's see here. What else we got? So like I said, there's a lot of carryover. We have Massive Thanks. You can never have enough thank yous. We have See the Good. I bet y'all like, okay, you haven't shown us stuff that you have yet. I do have a lot of these stamp sets, but they're, like I said, I'm only focusing on the new stuff. This is on my list of things to buy. This is going to be the next bundle that I buy. It's called Peony Garden, the whole suite. I just want it all because it's gorgeous. This set I think is so versatile, and I can't wait to get it. It's called Prize Peony Bundle. And it's really cool because I love the color combinations in this particular bundle because it reminds me of like weddings. Like this set will make great wedding cards. And the reason why I love it so much, not just because of like the cool accents and stuff that in the color combination, but look at this flower. It's literally like a 3D flower. And these dies, I'll show you a little closer look. These dies actually cut that guy up like multiple layers. And then you piece them together and they pop up just like that. Beautiful, beautiful set. And I love the actual stamp set too because it's distinctive. And you guys know I love distinctive stamps. And I love how I can use my Stampin' Blends on this. So I cannot wait. I'm surprised I didn't get it, but I had a budget, guys. I had to pick and choose. But that is like no joke the next thing that I'm going to be getting because it's so gorgeous. So beautiful. All right. Let's move on. We have the Comfort of Hope. That's a new one. So stinking adorable. Oh, look at that. That's a cute little gift card holder. Oh, and this one. Okay, so here we go. I have these two. Now, this one is another $1 Million Sales Achiever stamp set, and it's by Rhonda Wade. I actually trained with her. I took some of her trainings and stuff, and she's amazing. I met her in person. She's such a sweetheart. And, I love her stamp set. So, of course, I had to get it. So, it's called Ridiculously Awesome. And I love just the big sentiments in it. And it's just, I think this is going to be a lot of fun to create with and to use my Stampin' Right markers with. Like, I just can't wait. So cute. Make today ridiculously awesome. You are my sunshine. Let your faith be bigger than your fear. I love that. And you got this. P.S. I love you. So really great stamp set. So look how big they are. They are huge. So I love that. And you can never have enough stamps that have sentiments. And when they're this big, it's really easy to create cards with. I love it. The next one that I got, which I thought would be a lot of fun to create with, is this one. And it's another $1 Million Sales Achieved by Connie Stewart. Oh my goodness, I love it. She has like this retro like theme on her stuff, and I love it. And so another reason why I bought this is because it has sweet stuff in it. Like, I love cookies, I love chocolate. Oh, so this set spoke to me, and I don't see it. I don't know where my set went. Oh, there it is, right in front of my face. But here you go. It says nothing's better than, and then we have the coffee, cookies, chocolate and cocktails. Today's plan, consume. You make everything better. You can use one of these sentiments and say, is like, just kidding, I have no idea. You're just like chocolate, coffee. Like, there's just so many different ways that you can like piece these sentiments together. And I love the images. They're so fun. I cannot wait to show you guys. I have like so many different just ideas going on in my head right now with this set. And so here are the coordinated dies. I love the cocktail. Like, that's so cute. Oh, I love this set. This set is so adorable. And then the cool thing about the dies is that you can cut out the main words too. So instead of stamping them on your project, you can cut them out and then use the rest of the sentiment to kind of build upon. So it looks kind of like this. You're just like cocktails, which is really neat. All right, so there's that. So save 10% on this. That was another thing that I got. Can't wait to use it. And look at that. They always have these like delicious cookies when they have stuff like this. All right, so this is another one. It's called From All of Us. This is this is so stinking cute. I gotta get it. And that's on my list of things to get. Like how stinking adorable are these like little animals? They're so cute. All right, here's another suite of products. This is a gorgeous set. I actually really like this. I don't know, it's just so vibrant and colorful. And I'm moving to Hawaii, so it kind of reminds me of the ocean. So I'll probably be making a lot of ocean cards, but it's called Well of a Time. Really pretty. Well done. I love it. And then we have a grandkid. This is also another sentiment set that's on my list. Now, no, I don't have grandbabies, and I don't want none anytime soon. But I do like this set because there are some additional sentiments in here that I can use for other things. Like, so proud of you, congratulations, happy birthday. Like, I love the fonts. You are so loved. So it's not just geared towards grandkids, but great sentiment set. Here's another one. It's called Moving Along. This is a great little set for maybe a little boy or a little girl, because girls like trains and transportation too, or babies. So really cute, fun with kids. And then we have Playing with Patterns. This is another little thing that that's on my list because I like word dies. So this cuts out all of these like little letters, which is pretty cool. And this is a very colorful set. Really cool. Pattern play is, it's a lot of background stamps in this particular set because I think the star of the show are the letters here. Happiest of Birthdays. That was one of the ones on my list too that I had to grab up, and here it is. I love it because you can never have enough birthday sentiments, and I love specifically this one, Wishing You the Happiest of Birthdays, because they show you how to use your Stampin' Right markers to color the individual fonts, and I love that. This is like one of the reasons why I bought this set, is because of that big one. But I love how it has all of these different happy birthdays in it. So that's another set that I got on my wish list as well. these two little guys. This is a new one too, hooray to you. But I love the little zebras, and I love the way to goat. So cute. Adorable. Here's the senior years. This is for all of the elders and retirement. There's some really good retirement sentiments in here too. So that is on my wish list as well. I love like the little guy. Actually, this looks like this is how me and my husband are gonna look when we get older. Oh, that's funny. It actually looks like kind of like my husband a little bit. Just kidding. All right, another one. Forever Greenery. We have a suite of products. This is gorgeous too. This has been quickly become a favorite of a lot of people, and I think it's because not just because it's green, but this paper is gorgeous. Like, it's beautiful, and the set is beautiful too. So many different things that you can do with this, and this is also on my wish list. Here's another one, Sending Sunshine. This kind of adds into the collection of all of our like scenic our scenic stamps that we have, like Waterfront and the one with the whale. So that's a new one. This is another one that's on my list as well. Embrace Each Moment. So cute. Cute products. Field of Flowers. That's another one. This is a cute one. It's adorable. Look at this card. That's so cute. What else we got? Birds and Branches. Oh, just like the Celebrate Sunflowers. I have a class on that one, and I also have a class on this one, Birds and Branches. This was one of the ones I knew I was going to get too, and I got both. I got the Birds and Branches stamp set along with the coordinating dies. This thing is so awesome, and let me tell you, you guys are going to love this month's card class with these cards, with the set. I love it. And once again, you can save 10% when you purchase the bundle. I love how you can two-step stamp it, or you can color it with Stampin' Blends. And I love the cute little adorable nest and the eggs. And the cool thing about that is that you can even cut out the nest and the eggs with the dies. And the eggs, when you stamp them, they're all on one stamp, and you can cut them all out at the same time, so you don't have to line 3 individual dies up. So love it. This is another one that I love too, but I did not get this one. This is also on my wish list. My wish list is like a mile long. But we have All Things Fabulous. And I love like the 2-3-step stamping of this. So pretty. And the dies are really, really gorgeous. Another thing that I purchased as well is the In Good Taste suite. I actually got the whole suite of products for this one. So this one has the stamp set, Tasteful Touches. I love it because I love the flower. I love the feather. I was going to call that a leaf. And I love the sentiments that are in this. And then it has coordinated dies that you can also save 10% when you purchase them as a bundle. And I love these dies because they go with anything. Like, they're not just strictly for Tasteful Touches, because they're label dies. They're called Tasteful Labels. So these have a lot of use, versatility in their use. I love it. On top of that, in the suite, there are these awesome little elements here. They're called In Good Taste, and they're wood elements. And you get quite a few of them. There's some leaves in here. There's some little plus signs. Some little, I think there's a hexagon. I think that's what that is. A hexagon. But really cute shapes and really good pieces to use as accent, and they smell nice too. I promise you, I'm not weird. And then we have our paper. All right, so here is the paper. Really, really pretty. Really gorgeous paper. I love it. And it's 12 by 12. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous collection of products. And then there's also an embossing folder. It's called the Tasteful Textile 3D Embossing Folder, and it's really pretty too. Really, really pretty. So that's another fun one. But I have a class coming out. Ooh, I'm losing little pieces of it. But I have a class on this month as well. And if you're interested in any of my classes, you can always hit the link down below. I have a link in the description where you can register for my upcoming classes. And then we have Fancy Phrases. This is a really pretty set. I love this flower. It's so cute. I love it. And then I love this one too. Arrange a Wreath. Really, really pretty set. I don't know how many times I can say that. Really, really pretty set. Y'all know I got that one. So if you notice, like, all the highlights in my book are ones that I already own. That's why it's highlighted. Here's another another suite of products, and this is called Artistry Blooms. This is gorgeous. I love it. This is on my list of things to get to. I have a lot of stuff on my list of things. But there's this really beautiful paper here, and I love the die. It's kind of like the butterfly die too. I love how they have a couple of those similar dies in this catalog. Like really big, gigantic, bold, and beautiful dies. And then here is the hand-drawn blooms. And the cool thing about this, when you look at the dies, is that when the sentiments actually fit on the little banner pieces. So when you stamp them down, it's easier to line them up in the banner. As you see there. And then we have the Best Year. This is another sentiment set that's on my wish list, because you can never have enough sentiments. Walk in the Woods with this really cute hedgehog. Field Journal. There's a lot of like nature stamps in this section. It seems like Queen Anne's Lace. Really, ooh, I like these sentiments. I didn't look at that before. There's those letters again. The Playful Alphabet. I love how like they wrote notes on here, and it's like a cute little notebook. And they're using some of the antique corners and the little slides like a buckle on there. We have Textured Essentials, Palette Thoughts. It's a new one. Love these textures, so pretty. And then we're getting into the background stamps. So I do have quite a few of the background stamps, and I really want these too, but I didn't get those this time around. But however, since I'm in the nature of fighting the bad guys and saving the world, I decided to get the camouflage one, of course, right? Because it's fitting. But here's camouflage. I really, really like it. Love that. It created like a little cute little handbag. But it's called Camouflage. And so that's a background stamp. All right, so now that you have seen all of the stamps, the new stamp sets and stuff, we're going to get into like the accessories and more. So with this portion of the catalog, this is where you'll find all of the the inks, the papers, the cardstock, the embellishments, the ribbons. This is the area where you find all that. One thing I do want to let you guys know about this section is usually in the past, Stampin' Up! Has a whole separate page or two with the Stampin' Blends. But in this particular catalog, they actually decided to combine them with the actual color collections that they belong to. So you'll see those down here. Now, the question has been asked a couple of times to me, Tara, why is there a line here? So this is just to let you know that anytime there is a color that is close to another color, they won't have a blend for it. So like, for example, we have Pear Pizzazz. That particular Stampin' Blend marker is probably really, really close in comparison to Greeny Apple Green. So they're not gonna do a Pear Pizzazz and a Greeny Apple Green because they're really, really close in color. Same with Coastal Cabana. It's kind of close to like the Bermuda Bay. So that's why that dash is there. Okay. If you didn't notice, they didn't have Melon Mambo before, but now they got it. So I had to get that. All right, so let me pull all of my color stuff in here. So like I said, I got the Melon Mambo Stampin' Blend. So I'm really excited to color with that one. It's really cool. And then down here we have our ink colors. So I'm not going to talk about the previous ink colors because I have all that, but I wanted to share with you guys all of the newer ink colors. So these are color collections that are going to be around for about 2 years. Okay, so every 2 years there is a new refresh or a new set of colors that are introduced. And so this year we have Cinnamon Cider, Just Jade, Bumblebee, Magenta Madness, and Misty Moonlight. And of course, I do have my In Color Club going on, so I was actually excited to put in my order because I had to order like double of everything because I have my club. But these are, and if you're interested in that, there's going to be a link down below as well. But this is Misty Moonlight. Isn't it pretty? Magenta Madness, Cinnamon Cider, Just Jade, and then we have Bumblebee. And I had to get all of the colors in the collection. This time around, I was able to invest in getting everything in color basis. So I have the inks. I got the coordinating ribbons, all 5 of them. I got the coordinating Stampin' Right markers. I have the 6x6 pack of DSP, and there are a total of 40 sheets in here. I also got the Stampin' Blends. Now, as you notice, there's only 4 blends, okay? Because Bumblebee is close to another color that we already offer. So there's not going to be a blend for that particular color. But I got all the other 4. I was able to get my hands on the refills. Now, one thing I do want to let you guys know about the refills is that the manufacturer who manufactures the bottles, they are diverting their efforts towards COVID. So we're only allowed to order like 1 set of refills per customer order and per demonstrator order. So there's that. So we're limited on how many we can buy. So I bought 1 of each just for my club because I have that. That's one of the things I'm offering in the club. I'll just hold off and wait to get mine at a later date. But yeah, so if you're wondering why you can only order 1 of these, that's why. Let's see here. What else did I get? There's also some coordinating Memories and More cards and envelopes. So here they are. You get 2 of each of the in colors. And you can find these in the Memories and More section of the catalog, which is our scrapbooking section. We do have stuff that you can scrapbook with. And then, of course, I had to get some assorted packs of the color cardstock. So there's that. And then, last but not least, I think it's last but not least on this, there are 2020 to 2022 in color enamel dots. So there's these. All right, so that's all of the in color goodies that I'm really excited to start playing around with. All right, so let's put all that to the side. Then on the next page, if you're the type of person who likes to buy things by collection, you can do that as well. So the markers, you can purchase them together in the collection, all together, like all 4 collections, or you can buy them individually, and you can buy the assortment pack of the in colors as well. So the assortment pack of in colors they're $15 each for each color collection, and then for the big one it's $30. You can also save 10% if you purchase all of the inks in a collection as well. So, like for example, when I bought all 5 of those inks, I got them at a discount, 10% off, because I bought them as a bundle. And then the same is for like the paper and all that kind of stuff. We got our watercolor pencils. If you're wondering how to store all this stuff, where you're going to put it, Stampin' Up! Has a form of storage that you can use, which is really great. I actually have one of these things up here. You can't see it, but it's up there. But I have one that holds the I got one that holds the Stampin' Right marker and the ink. It's like a little storage tray with a cube. So awesome sauce. I got that. Then we have our coloring tools section. They have some new water painters for watercoloring. Let's see here. What else is new on here? Oh, they got the Stampin' Spots. So these are great when you're working with your Stamparatus and smaller stamps. So that's a new thing. Here's all the beautiful designer series paper that they have right now. Like I said, I got this pack, and then I got this pack and this pack. So I got 3 out of all of these DSPs. And then of course I got the basics. All right, so on this page, there are some new packaging that they have, and I decided to get 2 of them, and this is they have these cute little acetate card boxes. They're like mini ones. They're like small. The reason why I got this is because I saw in here there's a sample that has chocolates that they stuffed in here. So this is going to be a lot of fun to create using the Nothing's Better Than Stamp set. So I can't wait for that. And then also there is a pack of mini paper pumpkin boxes, and just to kind of give you guys an idea of how big these boxes are. They're not that big. I'm gonna open the pack. Pretty decent size, and they're food safe, which is really neat. So you can put like cookies and chocolates and mini cakes in there, and you just put it together. And these things are great for sponging on, so you can change. That's why they're white, so it makes it easier for you to color them. You can use your blenders, or you can use your sponges. Really, really cute. And this is like a really good size box. I don't want to put it all together, but y'all see, y'all can kind of get an idea of how big it is. So not that big. Dainty enough. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. That just happened. I'm not editing that out, by the way. Down here we have some gold laser cut specialty paper. You don't want to miss that if that's something that you'd like to get. There's this new velveteen paper. It's supposed to be like soft. We have some new foil sheets, brads, ooh, and then some new glimmer paper. We have square vellum doilies, and this is the Memories and More card pack for the in colors. There you go. And then of course we have some new Memories and More card packs for scrapbooking. For embellishments, we have, let's see here, what we got new. We got some gold hoops. I like hoop earrings. We have some butterfly gems. We have our antique corners and slides. There's some enamel dots and faceted gems. All really cute and adorable stuff. This is why I have another wish list. Have some shaker bits, the shaker windows, the sequins. Now I did get these because they're adhesive backed, and so these are called the Artistry Bloomed adhesive backed sequins, and there's like 4 different colors here. So really, really pretty and really, really iridescent and sparkly. I love it. So there's that. And then of course I showed you guys the playful trinkets and the enamel dots. For ribbons, I did get an additional pack of ribbons. I tend to have too much ribbon. Said no craft forever, right? But this is called Flowers for Every Season ribbon pack, and it comes with a set of 3 different types of ribbon or spools. So there's this ribbon here that's white. There's this thread here that's got like a silver silver sparkle with it, and then it's, what color is that? It looks like, yeah, it's Misty Moonlight. And then there's this gingham ribbon here. I still have my Night of Navy gingham ribbon. I love gingham ribbon. It's so pretty. But this isn't just jade. And then this white one here, one thing I want to tell you guys about is you can color this with your Stampin' Blends. So I always love getting white ribbon because you can always manipulate it to match anything that you're creating. So there's that. Yeah, my fingers got caught. All right, and then for adhesives, now this is the big thing that I have been waiting for because I was really stoked about it when they announced it. So there's quite a few new adhesives on this page. We have our adhesive sheets, which I showed you earlier, which are great for those detailed dies. Instead of having to have a glue mess all over the place, you can use that, cut it out. But then there's also our Stampin' Seal and our Stampin' Seal Plus. And this is what it looks like. So I don't know where the baggie went for this other one. But let me set this to the side. This is supposed to be a lot better than snail, okay? And I've already tried it out, and I have to tell you, it's better than snail. It comes in this, both of them come in a cute little baggie, just like this. Oh, here's the other one. Both of them come in a cute little baggie like this, and there's like a Ziploc pouch. And it's really cool. Like, if you look at our snail adhesive, the snail adhesive is a lot smaller than the Stampin' Seal. So this is like really, really great. Like, it looks like it's like built for ergonomic use, which is pretty cool. And so to open it up, there's like a little cap on here that you can take off and put on. Don't lose the cap. And then to open it, you just go like this, and you take this little piece out here, and you can replace it, and you keep the case, which is really neat. I actually really, really like this. There's like this like little grip part here, and on the handle part to help you like keep your hand from slipping. And that's, both of the cases look exactly the same, which is pretty cool. Now, when you stick these together, I'm telling you, this stuff is amazing when you stick it. So I tried it earlier. And one thing I can tell you, it does run a lot smoother than this one. It's more quiet. I don't know if you ever noticed, but this little guy makes a lot of noise when you're rolling it down, and it's so, it lays down so smooth and so easy. Like, it's crazy. So I am sold on this. Great job, Stampin' Up. I love you guys. I will be buying a lot more of this adhesive. So, all right, let's see here. What else we got? So moving forward, of course, we got all of our punches. And then we have a section where we have our punch bundles. So Stampin' Up did a great job with, instead of having to flip through the catalog trying to figure out where all the bundles are, they have like a quick stop part in the catalog where you can do that. So all of these little guys are bundles that that you can find with punches. And here we go, the much anticipated machine. Okay, so one thing I will let you guys know is, even though it's available right now in the catalog, it's not available for purchase just yet. So they said somewhere in the beginning portion of the month, where we're or in the beginning of the catalog launch period. So they're still to be announced when we're going to actually be able to get our hands on these. But we do have the new Stampin' Cut emboss machine coming, and we have the new mini one. I'm probably going to invest in getting the mini one, especially seeing how I'm going to be moving here shortly, so I can pack it in my bag. But I'm really excited about getting it, because of how compact they are, and you can fold them up and put them away and stuff. So I'm really excited about that. And then on the opposite pages, you can find on 172 the additional tools that you can use for the machine. Here on this side, we have the cut and emboss products. The die bundles. So that once, just like the punches, there's a section for the stamp sets and the dies as well. And it shows you, I love how they annotated whether or not it can be used in the mini machine. Majority of our stamps and our dies can be used in the mini, which is great. So there you go. And there's also some sets in here too, because usually they don't allow the 10% discount to move forward into the new catalog when they're offering when they keep some of the old products. But this time around, the Painted Poppies got to keep its 10%. The Mountain Air got to keep its 10%. Where's the other one? I think there's one more in here that was in our last catalog. The Peaceful Moments it got to keep its discount, the 10%, and then the Stitch So Sweetly got to keep its 10%. But everything else, you have to buy separate. And once again, you can see where it tells you what goes in the mini and what doesn't. Then we have our embossing folders, and then we hit the back. So one last thing I wanted to kind of cover too and show you guys is we do have a mini brochure as well, and this is one that is geared towards beginner stampers. So this is a great starting point, and this kind of breaks down some exclusive, easy to use stamp sets. This one's so stinking adorable. I love it. Can't wait to get my hands on this one and this one. But it tells you how you can create some really simple cards just using stamps, ink, and paper. and it gives you kind of like a grocery list or a stamp list of things, supplies that you can purchase to create these really easy projects. Okay, so there's that. And that's basically it, guys. That was my catalog walk slash haul. So if you guys do not have a copy of the catalog and you would like one, be sure to request one. I would be happy to mail one out to you. Just email me your name and your address at thecraftsergeant@hotmail.com. You can also find a digital copy on my website, thecraftsergeant.com, where you can download your own copy to any of your devices that you have. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed my catalog walk along with my catalog haul of awesome goodies that I got from Stampin' Up. If you would like a catalog, you don't have a copy, I would be happy to mail you one. All you have to do is just email me at thecraftsergeant@hotmail.com, your name and your address, and I'll get one out to you. Or you can request one via my website, which will also be linked down in the description box below. And if you just so you are aware too, like if you need to see what's inside of the book, there's also digital copies that are available on my website as well, where you can download it to your device and take it wherever you go, which is awesome. If you saw anything today that you liked and you would like to place an order, I would greatly appreciate your business, and I will send a hand stamped card thanking you. Thanking you for your support. Also, don't forget, when you are placing your orders, to be sure to use this host code here, which is plastered all over my social media. If your order is less than $150, if it's over $150, don't use the code, because then you qualify for Stampin' Rewards. I also have some awesome VIP rewards going on this month as well, when you do place a certain qualifying orders as well, so you can check that out at my website as well. But other than that, guys, that's all I got for you guys for now. So I can't wait to start stamping with all of this stuff and showing you guys so much inspiration, because it's all just like in my head. But yeah, that's all I got. So see you guys next time. Thanks for watching, and happy stamping. Bye.